Hello, people of YouTube. It's your friend, Dante Malus here again. Now you may be asking yourself, how can I be up here talking shit after I lost the world title match to D-Man? And if you excuse me, I have a slight cold. Well, D-Man may have won the battle, but I swear to you, I will win the war. The last promo I cut was me talking about my poor, miserable life. Well, I would like to add on to that, give you the full scoop. When I was born, my parents didn't give two flying shits about me. So, I was about a few months old, after they're on their crack hinge and their drug overdoses. I'm surprised they didn't die then. They just dumped me in a dumpster, leaving me there to die. But you may say, man, that sucks. Oh, pal, it gets better. So, as I said in my last video, I was sent to a mental institution alongside Sinister and D-Man. Well, the man who found me in the dumpster owned said mental institution. So then and there, he basically adopted me. So, I was around 14, maybe. And, well, let me think. Actually, I think I was 12. And, well, goth kids don't do well in public schools. They're constantly harassed, bullied, and picked on. And well, I had the unfortunities to be bullied. One day at an after-school special, an event for you to learn more up yours, I was sitting there doodling, writing stories, when the three school bullies walked in the room, shut the door and locked it, and proceeded to beat the holy hell out of me. Beating me half to death, slamming me in the walls, tossing me over desks, until the insanity you see now broke out. I threw one at the door. His head went through the window, cutting his face all up, and I hope to fucking Christ it left scars. The other, I just do one swing, knocked the poor bastard out. The last one, I can remember his name, just like I can remember everyday activities. It's a basic function in my mind to remind me how I came to be, my origins. Sinister gave you his, I gave you half of mine. I'm giving you the full scoop now, ladies and gentlemen. His name was Chad Mulligan. Had a football team, chicks loved him, blonde hair, swooped back. I picked up a pencil off my desk, pinned him to the chalkboard, and proceeded to stab the whole fucking hell out of him in the throat. And somehow he survived. Apparently you can survive drug overdoses and get stabbed in the neck with a fucking pencil in this world now, do we? What the hell? Apparently it was all a video game. So, just then and there, my adopted father and the principal walked in because they heard the ruckus. Turns out, the three of them took down, disabled, however you want to put it, the cameras to that said room. And no one believed me. I was the bad guy who just decided to randomly attack 3 of the top 3 dogs in school. So, I either had a choice to go to juvie. Stupid computers like going black for some reason. I either had the choice of going to juvie or pleading insanity. So, I didn't have to lie. I pleaded insanity, because guess what? I'm insane. Imagine that. So, then we arrived to said mental institution, where I meet 2 lovely kids known as Sinister and Damien, or how he likes to call himself, D-Man. And like in the last video, we all go our own ways. I find myself out of that hospital, finding myself a job at a cemetery/funeral home, digging and decorating the funeral home and burying bodies, in the graveyard. So basically, I just had a realization. My life has been nothing but focused around death. Almost being left for dead by my own flesh and blood. Real quick. They later had 2 more kids. Wait, 1. One kid. The other died during childbirth. The other... loud ass cars. The other became their favorite. Spoiled in a sense. They magically clear up their drug problems for him, but me, being the bastard child because they were not married yet, I guess I was left out in all the festivities. Back on track, as I said in my last video and a few seconds ago, I get a job at a cemetery and funeral home. One day during a funeral service, this girl walked up to me. This was about a year ago. Around this time, I was 15. And, well, as I said, we got to know each other. We got to loving each other. Then she fucking cheated on me with another guy. The only person in my life who ever cared about me betrayed me. What kind of life is that to live? And now I work here at HCCWwrestling to make myself feel as if I'm cared about, to get fans, to get love. And which leads me up to a couple weeks ago when I lost the World Heavyweight Championship match to D-Man, my old buddy, old pal. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I never came here to win titles. I just came here to get respect. I can give two shits about a title. A piece of gold, plastic, or whatever the fuck you use in your wrestling company. Computer went black again. Excuse me. Such a little bastard. And it makes me think, are goth kids like me meant for this world? For ain't it ironic, a dark world? And look at my colors, dark. People think we should be burned at a cross because we wear dark colors. They automatically assume we worship Satan. As I sit there and worship a fake God. Now how come he is worshipped and say he's the best being to ever come to existence, yet bad things happen day after day after day after day? Speaking of bad things, look at this bad thing right here. How am I in existence? I'm a curse to humanity. HCCW is planning on having an event this Halloween called HCCW Horror House. It may or not happen, but if it does, I will tell you right now, I will defeat demon. That's all I care about. Is proving that I can be a destructive force on this earth. I can't speak. On this planet. So, if any of you have a problem with me insulting your fake god, just leave it in the comments. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I will bend down now to cut the video. I bid you farewell, ladies and gentlemen.